It's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat. What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. So, how good is Monster Inoue? I say so, how good is Monster Inoue? Narratives is what control boxing. Narratives is what controls the minds of boxing fans. It's all about how you say it. It ain't about what you say, it's how you motherfucking say it. It's a lot of things you can take from this last performance. Shout out to you in a way you pulled off the victory. You stopped them in devastating fashion. You know, I couldn't help but think, they've been calling Devin Haney Chinny. They still calling him Chinny. That motherfucker, all them left hooks he took and kept getting up, they still say he Chinny. But he just can't seem to get over the backlash from the Linares fight, which was the first time we ever seen Devin Haney get hurt. I can compare both of these fights. It's very comparable. Also, I think this one was a little worse because a lot of people didn't realize that, for one, Devin was struggling to make 135. God damn, y'all hear that bang? This motherfucker got 7 15s in the truck. God damn. This motherfucker got 6 15s and a goddamn... that motherfucker got 6 15s and a 9-9 bourbon. Yeah, boy. Hey, when I lived in Houston, one thing I learned, but Dallas, one thing about Dallas, them motherfuckers will put 30s on and they do that lift shit. That shit be sitting higher than an 18-wheeler. Yeah, they'll get a Grand Prix and put 30s on it. I'll tell you. And in Houston, a motherfucker will get a goddamn Toyota Corolla. I'm talking about one of them old ones, not the new ones. Motherfucker get an 02 Toyota Corolla and put some swangers on it with a fifth in the back. I saw so many fucking raggedy ass cars with $10,000 rims. I just swear, cause them swangers gonna hit you for about 10 bands, 8 to 10 bands. But yeah, motherfuckers in H-Town will put swangers on anything. And in Dallas, a motherfucker will hike his shit and lift it. That shit damn near won't even be able to go up under the bridge. Yeah, motherfucker get a cutlass and put 30s on that bitch. But anyway, yeah, motherfucker come through here banging and shit. Dust ass. Anyway, yeah, it's very comparable because I feel like a lot of people don't take into account. That's why I give Devin a lot of credit for going through that 10th and 11th round against Loma, them later rounds, and then to pull off that 12th round. It's small things I look at in that 10th and 11th round was tough for Devin. Not only that, when you're struggling to make weight, when you're not at your full potential, a lot of people keep acting like Devin was so much bigger than Loma and he bullied Loma. Devin struggled to make that weight, and them later rounds, it definitely, I could tell it was tough to get through it. And with Linares, I felt like even at that time, he wasn't just fully his best at 135, in my opinion. But not only that, he dominated every round of the fight in the pocket. And people try to act like Devin can't fight in the pocket all because he got hurt in the 10th or the 11th round. He did good all the way up to the end. And after that fight, ever since then, even Devin Haney fans don't want Devin fighting in the pocket no more. Even though he was successful all the way up to the 10th and 11th round. And a lot of people act like, well, it's just how his legs look. These are later rounds you got hurt in with a mean shot. These the later rounds. It is way harder to recover later rounds than it is at the beginning of the fight. Sometimes getting hurt at the beginning of the fight just wakes you up. When you get hurt in the 10th and 11th round, it's very hard to recover. Devin put on a flawless performance but was hurt later rounds, and that's all we talked about. We didn't say how impressed we was with his inside game, how he set in the pocket, how he was exciting. We can't say he boring no more. He showed dog, he showed grit. But the whole story and the narrative, oh, Devin ain't, he chinny. Oh, Devin chinny. And he was never dropped. Inoue gets dropped, and they say he's even more of a savage. It's like I swear to God, bro. When a black fighter, bro, I'm just telling you, bro, they gonna say he chinny. No, and Inoue was hurt badly. Luis Neri did not take advantage. He was hurt bad. And I gotta give Inoue credit for getting up and the fact that you was smart. You let that referee count. That's very smart. Gotta give you a lot of credit for that. But nah, bro, it's not just that you got dropped. I've been seeing it. I've been seeing the lack of defense. I've been noticing how you put your hands down. I've been noticing how you rely too much on your reflexes. I've been noticing that, and I've been saying, man, Inoue's defense is very suspect. He depends on his offense to be his defense. I guess hence why they try to compare him to Pacquiao or some shit. It's like it's no criticism. I'm telling you, bro, you can't get dropped at all. Just look at when Terence Crawford fought Egis Kavaliauskas. Look at when Terence Crawford fought Egis Kavaliauskas. The story was, oh, Bud Cheney. And that was really a knockdown. It wasn't that Bud a savage. Bud did exactly what Inoue did. Went for his fucking neck. The whole story was Bud Cheney. Bud got dropped. Oh, Bud got hurt. I don't hear nobody say Inoue got hurt. Nope, Inoue is great. This even further proves why Inoue is just as good as... Anyway, let me say this outside of that, because even though I know if you was a black fighter, you wouldn't even... You definitely wouldn't be top 5. I don't even think you'd be top 10. Nobody would talk about you, bro. And you ain't fighting over here? Nah, bro, you're a black fighter. And they would have said you was Cheney, bro. The whole talk would have been that you got dropped. That would have been the whole talk. It would be videos everywhere saying Inoue is food. If you was a black fighter, how good are you? I think you're pretty goddamn good. I just don't think you're special. I don't see special when I see Inoue. I don't see special at all. And that's just an honest assessment. I think you're very good, though. And I think you're very dangerous. And I think you can beat a lot of motherfuckers. I think a lot of shit. But, I don't know, bro. God damn it. Hold on. Sit down. Yeah, I think you can beat a lot of fighters, bro, but I definitely think you're a little overhyped. You're not a hype job at all, though. A lot of good things I can say, bro, but there is nothing I've seen, bro, and there's nothing. Anybody giving an honest assessment, bro, and not getting caught up in the mainstream, and the shit they do, you'll see it, bro. If you just look at boxing and look at it from an equality stance and not get so impressed when somebody possess something that, he has very good hand speed, very good power. That's what Inoue shows in every fight. I don't see levels. I think he one of the best offensive fighters in boxing, but not one of the best all around fighters. Like I said, bro, if I'm giving an honest assessment, when black prospects are on the rise and they knocking dudes out, the main criticism, he got hit. I mean, he destroyed them. He did what he was supposed to do. Bro, you being Luis Neri, that's what you was supposed to do. And I'm telling you, bro, if you was in there with a bigger puncher and got dropped like that, bro, I'm telling you, bro, and it's some fighters that's I'm telling you, it's some fighters I can see you beating, but I can see you losing to some fighters that's not even A-level fighters. I see Brandon Figueroa beating you. Just me. That's just me. That's just me. You probably could edge it out with Robeisy Ramirez, but that's yet to be seen. Ray Vargas, He'll be some good work for you. You might beat Ray Vargas with the speed. But that length gonna bother you. And I think he might clip you. And what's that dude that beat Robisa Ramirez? That's an interesting fight. 126 is, I gotta be honest, 126 ain't the best division, but it's it's decent. It's decent. 122 ain't nothing there, bro. And I see you moving up, but the perfect fight. Just the fight to get you all, cause you already got black fans, but you're all boy. Sugar Ray Leonard and them, and just like Deion Sanders brought Ryan Garcia to his they'll bring you. You'll get a Colorado jersey and you'll be in the locker room. Yeah, I could see Desert Banks and them. I could see Charleston White bringing you to his mama house just like he did, right? Yeah, they'll embrace you over here anyway. I'm telling you, missing out. This is America. Oh boy, you gonna love it. You gonna love it. And the Japanese over here will fuck with you. Yeah, bro, you need to get you a crib out here. Yeah. Yeah. You could bring a lot of businesses to your fellow Japanese. Yeah, you could get plenty of convenience stores around. Yeah, in our neighborhoods and shit. It's a lot you could contribute out here in America. And I think you do great out here. You definitely become a superstar. I'm telling you, bro, you just really holding yourself back. I know that money good over there, bro, but the money better over here. And I'm telling you, it ain't just Japanese fans. All fans gonna love you out here. Yeah, you gonna have black fans, Mexican fans, white fans. You gonna have it all. Especially, this what you must do. The perfect fight for you right now. It's Raymond Ford. And I'm just gonna say, you can beat him. Inoue can beat Raymond Ford. That's the first shit I've ever said since I've been on this channel. That is the first shit. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. That's the first shit I've ever said. You motherfuckers ain't gonna never get no first shit like that ever again. If you ever want to hear the first shit I've ever said, Inoue can beat Raymond Ford. Not saying he will beat him. He can beat him. But Raymond Ford can beat Inoue. That's a fight. And I'm going to tell you, though, I think you good, bro. But even if you was to beat Raymond Ford, you still don't crack my top 5. If I'm being honest, I could have you maybe 9 or 10 if I was a little more fair, but I'm not. Now, I think I got Abdullah and Shushu them up there in that spot. I don't think you better than either one of them. I think I may have you number 11 on my pound. If I could do a top 20, I might put you number 11. I just can't see you in my top 10. And I damn sure it is no logical boxing fan that can come in my motherfucking chats and explain why Inoue is a fucking top 5. You just can't explain it, bro. You just getting overly impressed by hand speed and power. You know another thing? This is the biggest critique I have. I'm tired of the boxing world and all these look, Inoue is just setting it up. Look, he's mastering the science. He's figuring it out, acting like he's flawed or somehow they be talking. No, bro, his ring IQ is not that high, bro. Inoue fights a lot on natural abilities. That motherfucker got some hand speed. Oh, he got power. He explosive and he a killer. Don't get that twisted. Inoue is a killer. Ain't nothing fraud about this. This is not a hype job. Inoue is very good. Just because I say you ain't special, I don't think Raymond Ford's special. I think he's very good, though. And it ain't no knock to Raymond Ford. I don't think you're special, but I think you top notch. I consider Raymond Ford an A-level fighter. He's an A-level fighter, right in the A-level bracket. Not an A-plus fighter, though. But he's an A-level fighter. I give Raymond Ford that. He's not special. I love O'Shaquie Foster. Not special. Shakur, special. Tank, special. Devin, special. That's special. Bud, special. Boots, special. Morrell, special. Andy Cruz, special. No. I love Bivol, but he not special. Bivol, an A-level fighter, but he not special. No, it ain't many special fighters. Tank, Devin, Shakur, Bud, Boots. I still say Earl is a special fighter. I can't let that defeat take away. I think Earl's still special. He may not be no more. I don't know if how he gonna come back, but his career, he's special, and he's a Hall of Famer. Andy Cruz special, Morrell special, Abdullah Mason special, Shushu special, Keyshawn Davis. I don't know. I'm borderline. He borderline. I don't know. I think Raymond Martilla special. Raymond Martilla special. He still ain't all the way found himself. Martilla special. Martilla special. Emiliano Vargas, Fernando Vargas' son, borderline special. I just got to see some more shit. That motherfucker, borderline special. Yeah, them fighters that I think is special. I don't know about Vargas, but he definitely got some natural abilities. But Inoue is not a special fighter. Too many flaws. The ring IQ is what they're overrating. It's the ring IQ. A lot of that is natural reflexes. That counter left hook he throw, it ain't so much that he got precise timing and he just calculate everything so well. That motherfucker got speed that's so well. Speed. In a way, live off counters. He live off that shit. He live off counters. When you look at how Luis Neri leaned his head in that first knockdown, all you had to do was just lean back and throw the left hook. Throw the left hook counter. I don't see special. They talk as if his foot are phenomenal. I think he have regular feet. He don't have terrible feet. It's regular. They're not very good educated. The biggest flaw, you have no defense. That's something. It's a problem, bro. That's how Pacquiao got stopped by Marquez. You have no defense. That's why I'm telling you, bro. I ain't got Pacquiao in my definitely not top 10, not top 15, maybe top 25, maybe. Pacquiao was very flawed. And like I said, had he been a black fighter and got knocked out by Marquez, they would have said he got exposed. They wouldn't even want it to Floyd fight no more. It's a lot of shit that would have happened. You know, Manny Pacquiao was very flawed. He got stopped to the body before. It's a lot of shit. He got stopped to the body by a fighter we don't even know him. These are things, like, you can't, even if you come back from that and get better, look how they do with Shaquille Foster. They're not gonna let him forget all those earlier losses in his career. He won't live past it, bro. That's why a lot of fans don't even fuck with those Shaquille. He got losses early in his career, even though he looks spectacular right now. I said Shaquille Foster ain't special, but he's very good. Just because I say a fighter ain't special, it don't mean that motherfucker ain't good. Charles Conwell, borderline special, but I can't call him special, but he's very good. Xander Zayas, very fucking good, but I can't say special. Virgil Ortiz, very good, but I just can't say special. Boots, Devin, Shakur, Tank, Bud, Morrell, Andy Cruz, Martilla, Abdullah Mason, Shushu, Carmel Moten. I'm gonna say it, Carmel Moten special. That boy that's in the Olympics, Harvey, special. It's a boy, KBG, some shit like that. That motherfucker special. He like a teenager. It ain't many that's special. But yeah, in a way, you very good and you can beat a lot of fighters. I'm telling you, bro. If you was to beat Brandon Figueroa, I would definitely be impressed. If you was to beat Raymond Ford, I would really be impressed. I really think you can beat him. If that ain't the most 50-50 fight, Raymond Ford versus Inoue is the most 50-50, and it could be fight of the year. ESPN might do that fight because they've seen, and the only reason why they'll make that fight, he will never fight Shakur. But they saw, even though Raymond Ford had a spectacular performance, they seen the vulnerability. I know for a fact Inoue can hurt him. And I think Raymond Ford can also hurt Inoue. That's the key factor why they'll make that fight happen. Top rank, the handlers, they can see Inoue stopping Raymond Ford. I don't know. That's a fight. I can see both of them getting dropped in that fight. That is a 50-50 fight if you ain't never seen it. I'm going to tell you another thing. Inoue can beat Shaquille Foster. He can beat him. He can beat him. I think, who's better, Raymond Ford or Shaquille Foster? That's tough. That's tough. I like that O'Shaquie Foster is a switch hitter. O'Shaquie Foster got power. Who's better? Oh, that's tough. I would have to say Raymond Ford, just a little more put together. He just seemed a little more polished. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Raymond Ford more polished to me. But O'Shaquie more of a savage. O'Shaquie got a better inside game. O'Shaquie, I could really see stopping Inoue. But I think Raymond Ford better. So I think the Raymond Ford fight is a tougher fight for Inoue than O'Shaquie Foster. I think his hand speed would give O'Shaquie a lot of trouble. I still favor O'Shaquie in that fight. But Raymond Ford, that's a real 50-50 fight. It's a real good fight. I'm just gonna tell you, yeah, you motherfuckers talking all this conspiracy shit. Like I said, when I was saying that shit about Cool Boy, didn't nobody vouch for that. Oh, 903, you right. It do look like a conspiracy. All I'm saying is, ever since that fight, all Cool Boy been doing is posting his new cars and his new jewelry. He got a whole new wardrobe. He bought 2 cars with that shit. That's all I know. I've never seen a black fighter so satisfied with a loss. This motherfucker done went on a tour. All he do is take selfies. There is no disappointment in Cool Boy still losing to Inoue. There is no disappointment. You was an undefeated fighter, considered a top 10 pound for pound fighter, and you lost devastating. Anyway, I mean, Cool Boy been happy with that shit. Either them motherfuckers gave you an extra check, or you fell for the hype. And it may be a little bit of both. I don't know. It got to be one or the other. Either you was really intimidated by Inoue and you believed everything they said. Look at how Cool Boy came out. Look at the fact that Cool Boy was stopped inside 3 rounds. Luis Neri, and he ain't better than Cool Boy. At least he went 6 rounds. He stopped you inside 3 rounds. He landed that jab to the body and overhand, and you stood right there and just was waiting on that shit. Cool Boy was on his back foot. As soon as the fight started, he was on his back foot, and he's the bigger fighter. Nothing about that performance. Cool Boy looked at more than suspect. That's one performance. Just like I don't trust Danny Jacobs against Canelo. I don't trust that performance. I don't trust it. Danny Jacobs looked weird. He looked like he didn't want to win. Cool Boy looked like he didn't want to win. Didn't want to win, bro. I did not get a good enough assessment to see how is Inoue really better than Cool Boy, how much the levels. I never got to see it because Cool Boy there was no output. Cool Boy was scared to throw his jab, and he got a top 5 jab in boxing. I'm telling you, bro, Cool Boy looked scared. That performance, you'll never live that down. And like I said, the fact that after that ass whooping, Cool Boy been posting pics and smiling and looking happy in every picture, he not even upset about losing. I don't trust you motherfuckers. I think that motherfucker got an extra check. That's just me. It ain't to take away credit from Inoue. Bro, look at how Cool Boy fought. Look at how timid. Bro, he fought Figueroa. That's a dog. Cool Boy never looked timid against Brandon Figueroa. That was the fight that damn near made me trust him. Cool Boy was a savage when he fought Figueroa. A savage. That's what made me confident that he would be. The key to him beating Inoue, to me, for one, not being intimidated. For 2, being a disciplined fighter and just straight outboxing him, bro. And beating him up on the inside, because Inoue don't got an inside game. That's another flaw. No defense. 0. Your defense is dependent on your reflexes. So if your reflexes don't come in time, you're going to get hit with a wide open shot. And you don't got the best beard, pimpin'. But anyway, you don't got an inside game. That's where I could see, I don't know, Raymond Ford might stop in a way. I think Raymond Ford got more tools. But in a way, hit harder. Yeah, I ain't gonna take that from you. I don't think you a top 3 puncher, top 5 punch. You can punch. And you're really not a 1-punch knockout artist, but you can hurt a motherfucker. You hit harder than Raymond Ford. That's a fact. You definitely a bigger puncher. I think you got faster hands than Raymond Ford, but I think you got better timing. That's your fight. I'm telling you. Yeah, you was to come to America and beat Raymond Ford, and fans say he don't sell and he ain't nobody. But if you come over here and beat him, it's gonna make you a pay-per-view star off the rip. I promise you. You'll be a pay-per-view star. Pacquiao will be at that fight. I'm just telling you. I'm just I think it's so easy for non-blacks to come out here and I'm telling you, all you gotta do is use a black fighter and beat the shit out of him, and you'll become a star. All fans would cheer for the black fighter getting his ass whooped. They don't care if you from Slovakia, Klovaski, Tavaski, Morocco, wherever. You can always come over here and be a star. Ask Kovalev, ask Triple G, ask all these motherfuckers. But is Inoue an A-level fighter? Between a B plus and an A-level fighter. I don't know if you're an A-level fighter. B plus, between a B plus and an A minus. You right off in there. Yeah, I give you an 88. Yeah, I give you an 88. I don't think you're an A-level fighter. I can't say that. Can't say it. I just can't say it. I think you tough. I think you tough. I think you a killer, but I think the reason why I would probably have to favor Raymond Ford, it's a different level of sauce. And I think you're too confident right now. I think your people are boosting your confidence with a lot of these fights, and you always fighting in front of a hometown crowd. They babying you, and it could cost you. I'm telling you, I can see Inoue losing to a fighter that's not even a big name. Like I said, you might lose to Ray Vargas. It don't necessarily have to be a boxer to beat you. I'm telling you, some of these punches, bro, I can see you getting knocked out. I could see you getting knocked out, bro. Definitely need to work on your defense. Your footwork is decent, like I said, but it's not exceptional or no shit like that. I think you're very good mid-range. You don't have a good inside game. You're terrible on the back foot. I just don't see an all-around game. I see you good on the front foot. You good sitting mid-range, waiting on them to throw so you can counter. You explosive. You get them hurt, you're going to try to get them out of there. But I just don't see enough to call you an A-level fighter. I don't see enough. I don't know. But like I said, this fighter I'm talking about got less fights than Raymond Ford and you. Shushu will beat you or Raymond Ford right now. Shushu will beat you or Raymond Ford. He could fight you next and then fight Raymond Ford right after that. 6 months later, he'll beat both of y'all. And then move up to 130 and beat O'Shaquie Foster. Shushu just different, bro. I'm telling you, that's the difference between very good and special. You and Raymond Ford are very good. Shushu's special. And he can do it all. And he tougher. He more mean than you in a way. You mean. I can't take. You mean. You ain't more mean than Shushu. Oh, no. Right now, he'll baptize you. And I think Shushu is a bad style for you. And I'm going to tell you another thing. Shushu, you've been faster than all the fighters you've been fighting. And like, I take that back. I don't think your hand speed, I think you is a harder puncher than Raymond Ford. I don't think your hand speed is faster than Raymond Ford. I take that back. You're not faster, but you got more power. I think Shushu is faster than you, and he hit just as hard or harder. And he go to the body, which is something you must do against Inoue. You slow them legs down, yeah, and take a lot out of them punches. Go to his body. Shushu gonna do that, and Shushu got a great inside game. That's what's gonna beat you. Shushu. He not gonna try to fight you on the out. Shushu gonna take it right to you. He gonna walk you down, and he gonna get you on the inside, and he gonna rip that body. Shushu gonna stop you inside 6 rounds. Shushu. I'm telling you, he one of them fighters. I don't even want no slow process. Go on, put him in there. I want to see Shushu fighting for a world title. If not the end of this year, the beginning of next year. I want to see Shushu fighting for a world title. And I'm telling you, 126 is a division that's pretty interesting when you put Shushu up there with Ray Vargas and Robisa Ramirez and them. And it could get real interesting. It's somebody else I'm missing. No, I don't trust Cool Boy. He lost a fan in me. Like I said, and not just so much the performance. When I seen the way you acted after that fight, since that fight, the way you've been IG friendly and you just be I'm telling you, I think you want to be a model. I think you want to find a new profession, bro. I seen Sean Porter. I seen Sean Porter and his Mexican wife modeling this shit. Let me tell you something. Sean Porter is the worst dressed brother I have ever seen it. And I love Kenny. Shout out to you. You two motherfuckers are the worst dressed motherfuckers I have ever seen in my life. Bro, Sean Porter's suits just be, oh my God, with that weird tie. That tie be thick as shit. You just look like you finna juggle some shit. Juggle by 4 apples. I just don't know, Sean. But, you know, I think you're good anyway. I really do. And I think you tough. You're a tough motherfucker. You tough. You mean. You're a real killer. But I just think they babying you. That Cool Boy win was too good. See, I think Cool Boy could have gave you way more. He didn't give you what you needed. I felt like he either folded or was paid off. That was a fight where you was supposed to get what you needed. Adversity, that Luis Nery shit. I don't call that. You was miles ahead of him. You was much better than him. He just landed some good shit. That's not really so much as adversity as skill level. Cool Boy was supposed to skillfully give you some work. Win, lose, or draw. It was supposed to be a skill matchup where you was gonna have to make adjustments. Inoue never had to make one adjustment. Cool Boy made that shit too easy. And to get better Inoue, you gonna need some fights, bro. It's been too easy for you. Your claim to fame is knocking out Donaire at 40, and when he was 38, he gave you the toughest fight of your career. Those are reasons why I just can't put you top 10, bro. I just can't do it. I never get that far. Yeah. Yeah, I never get that far. But and you said black fighters fight scary, and that's cool, bro. But that's who you need to fight, black fighters. That's who you need to fight. It's gonna make or break you. I tell you that. It could make you the biggest star in boxing. If you beat up 2 or 3 of our good black fighters, you beat Raymond Ford, beat O'Shaquie Foster, and what's another one? Raymond Ford beat O'Shaquie Foster, and move up to 135 and just beat a Frank Martin. Yeah, we'll call you the best thing since Floyd. I'm telling you right now, if Inoue beat O'Shaquie Foster, Raymond Ford, and a Frank Martin, all fans would damn near say he the best thing since Floyd. So it's a lot of upside to beating black fighters. I'm just telling you, bro. Look at what it done for Ryan. Cheat or no cheat. I'm telling you, fans at this point are saying, so what? So what? He cheated. He still won. So fucking what? Tank fans, I just don't know how y'all holding on. I don't know how you able to do it. Tank is the monkey of boxing. Tank fans, I thought y'all said Devin always clout chasing out Tank, and he just want to be like him so bad. Why? It wasn't until Devin lost that Tank is now trying to use Devin's name every chance he get. Now he bringing up Devin. Tank would not voluntarily want to talk about Devin until he lost. Now all of a sudden that Devin lost, now you want to troll him. You pulling up on him. Now if you ask me, I think you using Devin to make your fight hot. Now we said when Devin was fighting Regis and Bill was calling out Tank, they just using Tank to build a fight. I think you using Devin Haney's name to build your fight. That's just me. That's just me. That's just how I see. That's just what I'm seeing right here. You motherfuckers. You know another thing, and he ain't building the fight. He ain't building the fight with him and Devin. He trying to you ain't got money like me on some bitch ass on some rapper shit. He ain't building the fight. He ain't building the fight with Shakur. Even though he said, yeah, I do want Shakur. I want Shakur next. But you ain't building the fight. You just he a lame. He want fame off me. You won't say that about Inoue. When Inoue say he want to fight you gonna say you be honored. It's only black fighters that Tank wanna shine on and shit like that. Like I said, bro, Devin's such a nobody. Devin not a draw. Devin not none of this. Why you using his name so much now? It is what it is, bro. You showed up. I don't know if that was at Devin's house or where it was at, but you had a purse on, bro. Pulling up like you on some gang, bro. And you say Frank from the suburbs? I don't know, bro. That just ain't no Baltimore shit, bro. That purse, it just ain't no Baltimore shit, bro. I'm just telling you. So, yeah, Tank the monkey of boxing. Monkey of boxing. And you might fight Shakur next. I don't think you're scared. You just a monkey. You don't respect nothing black and you love everything else. You ain't gonna never be accepted. I don't care what. You can keep doing the monkey dance out. Like I said, bro, for years we have complained when Devin bring up Tank name. And instead of saying, man, Devin building a fight with Tank. Now Devin just clout chasing. Oh, Devin lame. Why don't you just promote your own fight and stop using Tank? Well, I'm saying the same goddamn thing. Talk about Frank Morton. Stop using Devin Haney to promote your fight, pimping. Now the shoe. If the shoe was on the other foot, I wonder would you like it? Yeah, I wonder how you motherfuckers like it now. At this point, I think they finna stop saying Devin ain't a draw. Yeah, now that he done lost and shit like that, they don't mind saying he a draw as long as he lost the round. Yeah, he a draw now, huh? Yeah, everybody know who he is. So it is what it is. Nah, bro, black folks do that, bro. If you can freestyle real good and you ain't black, we gonna say you the best freestyle in town. I'm telling you, if you can dance like us, bro, you can dance like Usher and them, you gonna automatically reach the top of the charts. When somebody else do regular shit that we always do, sometimes we overdo it, and that's what I think anyway. You got fast hands, bro, but Raymond Ford got fast hands too. Yeah, Rashidi Speedy, yeah, Ellis, he got fast hands too, bro. A lot of shit. Tank got power. It's a lot of it. It's more devastating. It's a lot of shit. Yeah, bro. I got enough sauce to watch, bro, without watching Inoue. I don't have to be a fan of Inoue. It's plenty of sauce with black fighters. That's why I support black fight. You got plenty of support Inoue. You don't need mine, pimping. So, yeah. Well, I got plenty of sauce to watch over here. So, but yeah, you and Raymond Ford will be the fight though. That's the fight can make you a real star over here. Oh, yeah. That'll make you a superstar. Stephen A will have you on his show the next day if you beat Raymond Ford. Stephen A don't know who Raymond Ford is, and Shannon them don't either. But you'll be on the nightcap. You'll be on that shit with Cat with what's my boy now? God damn, I can't think of his name. But you'll be on a lot of shit. But yeah, that's the new word. So what? He still would have won anyway. And you know another thing. Now they try to just have a rematch and then we just settle it there. It don't matter that he cheated. We'll just do the rematch. Yeah, yeah, just do the rematch. Why Devin act like he don't want a rematch? He feel like he was cheated. He ought to be able to go in and make the second fight easy work. Yeah, if he cheated. You motherfucker. Boy, they gonna move that goalpost every time they catch his ass. I'll tell you, Ryan, it is safe for you to come out and say you cheated. I promise you. You will not get backlash if you just come out and say, bro, I done it, but I'm still better than him, and I still dropped him 3 times, and I still do it again with or without steroid, and fans will cheer for that shit. That fool showbiz tried to drop one and all. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Wait until tonight. Girl, I'm alone. go. Yeah. Talk about I'm trying to explain to fans why they think I'm a Ryan fanboy. That motherfucker said, it ain't that I'm a Ryan fanboy. I'm not a Ryan fan. It's just that I just don't want somebody being called a cheat that's not a cheat, and this and that. And if he is a cheat though, if it's true, and we don't know though. But if it is true, that motherfucker said, I just want to be fair to the sport. Bro, you the same motherfucker. Go back and look up when Big Baby Miller popped dirty and look at Showbiz's reaction to that shit. Look at his reaction to Conor being, now all of a sudden, you like the 5 heartbeats. The heart is a house of love, and I've learned that now you got a heart. Now you ain't have a heart for Miller, nor Conor Ben, nor Dillian White, but now you got a heart. More than enough to be in love. Soft ass shit. I'm telling you. Now you want to be fair. Now after all these years of covering boxing, you want to be fair. Bitch. Bro, I'm telling you, you the biggest monkey content creator, and Tank is the biggest monkey of boxing. You the monkey of YouTube, he the monkey of boxing. Tank is a monkey. You can love him in the ring all you want, but as a black man, he has no identity and he don't want to find it. That motherfucker hate anything black. That motherfucker diss one of the greatest fighters of all time that made him rich. I don't give a fuck. You can say Floyd hated on him. He made him a motherfucking star. Tank would have never became a star without Floyd. And everybody in boxing know that shit. You wouldn't have been shit at Top Rank. All with Eddie. He made you a star, and you wanted to wear Canelo gloves. Soft ass shit. Here's what it is. Yeah, but I'm telling you, out of everything Tank did, for you to go to war and go to bat and come out publicly and come out defending Ryan, it ain't nothing you've ever done is worse than that. It won't never, and I could never be a fan of Tank. That alone, bro. That alone, to condone cheating when you accused him just last year of cheating. But long as he cheated Devin, it's cool. I could never fuck with you. Inside the ring, I think you a bad motherfucker. I will watch all your fights, bro. But I can't fuck with you, bro. As a person, I just think you a hoe. And I think most black men are, but I just think, bro, that's why the rappers love you, bro. It just is what it is. All that you rep the streets and you for the street. Bro, you ain't no voice of no motherfucking streets. You ain't been in the streets in over 10 goddamn years, bro. And you were complaining when you was in Baltimore. Get me away from here. They got me on an ankle monitor. I can't even train here. I can't even train. Remember that shit? Remember when Tank cried out, they got me in Baltimore. I can't train in Baltimore. No, they ain't got enough gyms here. I can't really work out like I need to. Tell me I ain't gonna fight no more. Yeah, but you tough. Bro, go on, man. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, Frank. Frank Money, you shouldn't have got so offended. I'm telling you, bro, you act like he called you a hoe when he said you from the suburbs. That motherfucker Frank's fine. I ain't from the suburbs. I ain't from there. Don't you ever say I'm from the suburbs. Ain't nothing suburban about me. Just stop. Black folks, stop that shit. Stop that shit. Being from the streets don't make you a man. Just stop that shit. Frank was defending that. Please don't think I'm from the suburb. Like that shit a curse or some shit. You motherfuckers, boy. All you motherfuckers love the hood, but you don't give a fuck. I always want to say where you from, but you don't do nothing for it. You don't do nothing for it. Not a motherfucking thing. But yeah, it's cool that little building you bought, bro. But you just some Tank just. And that's why they allow him to be, even though they don't want him to be the face of boxing, they don't mind Tank being in the position he is, because he ain't gonna never want to see offer. It's just different, bro. It's just different. Like when Ryan called out Tank, it's a great fight. When Shakur and Devin do it, they trying to clout chase off my name. And I'm mad about that. They just want my spot. Them motherfuckers been hating on me. But Ryan wasn't hating on you. And after you stopped him, he been making excuses ever since, and the world been crying for him. Oh yeah, it was the rehydration clause. Tank won't beat him without the rehydration clause. Even your partner reporting, even though Elliot little slick ass tried to say, well, Tank, why don't you fight Ryan at 143? That's what Tank said. No, 143? No, we can go to 140. But you said you would rematch Ryan at 140, but just is what it is. It just is what. Like I said, I ain't never heard Tank say another black fighter is elite. I ain't never heard that shit. But Inoue, your dream fight. Boy, you beat Inoue, you will never get no credit. Just like you ain't get no credit when you beat Ryan. It is no non-black fighter Tank can fight and get credit for. You knock out Shakur Devin, I promise you. I promise you. If you knock out T.O., they'll say, well, this is just one of T.O.'s bad performances. He have good performances, then he have bad performances. Like with Sandor Martin and Campos, those were just a bad night. They'll say the same thing when Tank stopped T.O. because he'll stop him. They'll say it was just a bad night for T.O. You beat Ryan in a rematch, they'll just say, okay, he was just better than Ryan. There's no non-black fighter Tank can fight and become a bigger name. You didn't become a bigger name for beating Ryan. Don't forget that shit. Don't forget that shit, Tank. And I'm saying it because I'm saying it. Y'all been doing all this capping, but Tank did not become a bigger star beating Ryan. So let's just stop it. We should have been pushing black on black events instead of blaming weight, instead of blaming you just clout chasing, you ain't a star. Y'all should have been off this monkey shit. So, but yeah, anyway, you some cool shit, bro. You very good, and you can beat a lot of dudes. Can you beat everybody at 126? Possibly. I can see you running through 126. 130, it ain't a whole lot of shit, though. 135 where it'll get interesting. It'll get a little interesting, 135. You ain't that low. I'm just telling you. But they gonna do that shit they did with Loma. 135 is just too big for Loma. That's why he started losing when he moved up. Yeah, it was just them dudes was just too big. He was fighting two divisions out of his weight class. Yeah, but Rigondeaux moved up 2 weight divisions and fought Loma, and Loma got considered the greatest since Ali for beating Rigondeaux. So I think you can move up to 126 and then move up 2 weight divisions to. I think you should skip 130 and go to 135 after 26. Yeah, you got to live up to this pound for pound shit. You gonna have to do a lot of shit to ever make my top 5. I'm telling you, beat Raymond Ford and O'Shaquie Foster and Frank Martin or some shit. You might crack that top 10, bro. To make top 5, you got to beat Shakur. You got to beat Tank. You got to beat Matias. Yeah, you gotta beat Devin. You gotta do some shit. And if you can turn around and after all that, and turn around and beat Boots, then move up to 154 and beat Bud. Then beat Spence and then beat Xander them and beat Fondor and knock them off. I might put you number 6 on my pound for pound. That's how much shit you're gonna have to do. I'm just telling you, bro. I don't. You very good, bro, but it ain't nothing special. I don't see no high skills. I see great natural abilities. It's a lot of shit, bro. But you definitely need to work on your defense, pimping. I've seen that fights ago. Way before you got dropped, I've been seeing that you have no defense. And Cool Boy did not take advantage of that. But, yeah, you good. You can beat a lot of dudes. You really can. You really can. All those are 50-50 fights. I think Fondor beats you, though. I think the inside is the key. He gonna keep smothering you. You need distance to land your shit. You real good mid-range, though. If Fondor will work on that inside, bro, I think he can stop you. And he gonna go to the body. I think Fondor will beat you. But you can beat him. The reason why I would like to see the Fondor fight, it ain't, I think Fondor gonna beat him. This is where your ring IQ would have to show. This is a fight where I would get to see, okay, how high is this ring IQ? I can see you catching them going in, but that ain't going to be enough. It ain't going to be enough. You ain't as vicious of a puncher as people say. You throw hard shots, but you're really not a one-punch knockout artist. That's not. Just like they try to act like Canelo, a one-punch knockout. That's not him. That's never been his DNA. You know, fans making excuses for Canelo not getting stoppages. You know, oh, he just getting old. Oh, that's how he just getting old. It's just the age and this and that. But Bud older than Canelo. And his first 30 fights, we don't know who he fought. He was fighting in bars and shit. So people act like Canelo got so many miles on it. Just stop, man. Don't nobody say Bud old. But he older than Canelo. But, so, nah, bro, I could never put you up there with Bud. And I'm just going to tell you, like I say it all the time. I keep throwing hints out there. Even though I slightly favor Devin over Shakur if they fight, slightly, very slightly, I favor Devin over. Even though I got Shakur beating Tank, but I favor Devin slightly. Outside of Bud, bro, Shakur is the best fighter in boxing. Best fighter in boxing, bro. Best fighter in boxing. That's special. Way different. Shakur is so many levels above Inoue. It's pathetic. So that's why I say when they try to put you side by side with Bud, bro, you ain't better than Tank, let alone Shakur. You ain't better than Tank. That's why I keep saying, people saying he's number 2. He's not even better than Tank. Who the fuck think Inoue better than Tank? Dope and dog food. Dope and dog food. Shakur the best fighter in boxing. Shakur. And right after that, I say Boots, and then I say Morrell. Them really the top 3. Just straight eye test. Yeah. Shakur, Boots, Morrell. I'm gonna tell you some wild shit right now. Andy Cruz way better than Inoue. I'm not by a little bit. Andy Cruz is way better. When they talk about Inoue, what I see is a fighter like Cruz. The shit that they say Inoue is, that's who Andy Cruz is. Extremely high ring IQ. Very good defense. Extremely. Some of the best feet in boxing that I've ever seen. Andy Cruz has some of the best some of the best feet I've ever seen in boxing. Andy Cruz has one of the highest ring IQs. Andy Cruz right now is on my top 10 pound for pound list. Andy Cruz is special. Way better. Andy Cruz with only 4-5 fights is way better than Inoue. I'll tell you, Inoue, I can see you losing to a Kid Austin. I'm just and they'll say Kid Austin was too big, and they'll say that when you lose, that's gonna be the excuse. But I just see Inoue getting stopped somewhere in this 126 era. One of them dudes, I just see stopping them. Just be too wide open, bro. That lack of defense, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you. Robisa Ramirez, I'm telling you, I don't know. 126 pretty, but like I said, shoot better than all of them. But Andy Cruz way better than you. Way better. But yeah, Shakur really the best fighter in boxing. That's why when I hear these motherfuckers try to say Inoue and Usyk and these dudes ain't nowhere near as good as Shakur, bro. What the fuck are we talking about? No, bro. No. That motherfucker different. Shakur is one of the very few fighters I trust, and I trust that motherfucker in the ring. He too good. He one of the very few fighters that in the ring, I trust that motherfucker. I trust him, bro. Ain't nobody better. Shakur remind me so much of Floyd. He always a step ahead. Shakur is just always a step ahead. It is extremely hard to hit him. She got some of the most best educated feet. Shakur is different. Way different. And a lot of people keep talking about that Della Son. Shakur tough. And Shakur mean. Don't ever get it fucked up. Shakur just smart. I like the fact that he chooses to be smart. Be smart first, bro. And nobody beats him. If Shakur fight his fight and stop trying to be a fan-friendly fighter, nobody beats him. Except Devin. That's it. Nobody beats Shakur. Shakur can come to 140 right now and take over. I'm telling you, bro, I got Shakur beating Matias. I got Shakur beating the fuck out of Tio, though. That Matias fight ain't no easy work for Shakur. Shakur beats Matias. Yeah, I said it. He just can't fuck with Shakur. That'll be a good fight though. Nobody, Shakur can take over 140 right now. Right now. Right now. Um, Shakur versus Gary Antoine. And I'm hearing that Gary Antoine Russell gonna fight Edwin De Los Santos, but we gotta find out more details. That's a very tricky fight. Very tricky fight. With Gary Antoine Russell's lack of activity, Edwin De Los Santos can be a nightmare. That right hook on the back foot, and when he pivot out and he throw that right hook, that shit can knock you the fuck out. And Gary Antoine Russell, sometimes he get overly aggressive. I could see that right hook landing. That counter right hook. Shakur was just different. Edwin De Los Santos a bad motherfucker. Shakur just made him look like he wasn't shit. Edwin De Los Santos got devastating power. And he can really box, and he extremely quick. Shakur just made that shit look easy. Edwin De Los Santos is a dangerous motherfucker. No, that motherfucker dangerous. But anyway, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.